needs to be identified.
And then we were going to decide on what we were going to do next.
Yes.
And I think we did decide that.
There were some musings, but I think that didn't get us anything from that.
Yeah, Quincy and I talked about it, but no one else chimed in.
Yeah, you fucking guys don't engage in conversation. Oh my god.
Absolute haram.
Yep.
I mean, I got Demon Blade. I don't care about what you guys get.
You've got 2 fucking artifacts, you hoarding bitch.
Exactly. I don't care anymore.
So you made your way out from the tomb, taking the various prisoners. Well, I say former prisoners, I guess, along with yourself. You guys take a rest outside the immediate vicinity, resting whatever wounds that you might have. And with that, you slowly make your way back to the Tabaxi village. So once you're there, there's a whole bunch of the Tabaxi eagerly waiting for your return. You make your way on through with those that you managed to save, thanking you for your effort. By the time you get back, it's pretty late into the evening. The sun's already set. Celebrations had for the return of the expedition, and you have some much-needed downtime to either identify items or take some rest, see to any sort of medical assistance that you need. So, what would you you all have some time to sort of converse with one another and plan your next move?
Yeah. Do need to identify the bone staff and the cube.
Mm-hmm.
See what might be, and if it could be useful to us, or if we should.
I believe so, BMAC.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
So is there anyone in this village that could identify the items, or would we need to maybe contact the council?
You look around here and there, and there's definitely a couple of them that might be able to give it a go. There's no guarantees. Most of the Tabaxi, however, seem far more interested in the cube than anything else.
Hmm.
Some time goes on over the course of the evening. Each of you, like I said, takes some rest and whatnot. As the Tabaxi are sort of tinkering with the cube, Z's mother, in particular, seems quite intrigued by it. You see a flash of light come out from one of the tents, followed by a few of the Tabaxi sort of looking in awe at this cube that begins levitating off from the pedestal that has been placed upon. A few of the Tabaxi's best and brightest sort of gather around to diligently study the artifact.
What is it?
So, I look onto it and say, the cube holds many secrets, some of which are going to take some time to muster and learn. But from what we can see, it holds great potential. One of the Tabaxi sort of reaches out and lightning begins to sort of spark off from the cube.
Spark?
It has fascinating properties. The ability to bend time and matter.
Interesting.
Sounds a bit powerful.
Why do he's the Tabaxi turn to you, Benjamin, and say, why do you think we put so much effort into finding it?
So this was indeed the one artifact you were looking for?
It seems to be. Perhaps in time we might be able to learn of its secrets.
Keep it secret.
And now I want it.
So, because we felt there was this kind of a glamour over the place, could that have been the cube?
Potentially. It certainly seems to have an aura about itself.
So it might not have been a glamour at all. It might have been a shift in time.
Potentially so.
That is worrisome.
Yes. But it may be to our advantage.
You see events are unfolding back in your own lands.
Yes, the
Very
demons seem to have a large summoning circle.
Well, perhaps this might be able to aid you.
sounds very likely. If we could manage to turn back time on the portal to prevent it from opening at all. Perhaps.
Take some rest for the time being. In the morning, we will discuss how to proceed with matters.
I mean, if turn back the time, maybe we can go back to before.
In the beginning.
Yes,
In the before time.
maybe we can prevent the assassination of the king.
Depends on how great a leap this cube permits.
A 5 second.
We just keep spamming it every 5 seconds.
So, each you settle down into a well-deserved rest. You will reach level 11.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. Level 11. Alright, 3 attacks.
You get
Time to do
3
face reveal. Oh, wow. Look.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You turned into a fan.
The webcam is my phone, and I have no place to put my webcam.
That's too
Sorry.
that,
for the wall.
that FOV though.
Oh, yes. Stuck behind my monitor. There you go.
Ah, yes. Come the morning, one of the tabaxis seems to have a robe on. Enters into your tent, eats you, and sort of you can see the bone scepter in his hand, well, staff. He hands it on over and says, I've been able to identify this for you. It's an intriguing artifact, one which might benefit one of your spellcasters.
Looks up Miller.
One of your spellcasters. What?
Just look at each other like, spellcaster?
He sort of shies away from yourself, Mac, as she says, and sort of fixates more on Mela. The artifact looks fairly gnarly, but he sort of hands it on over to you. So, it is a +2 staff, which, when you attune to, increases your spell attack bonus and your spell save DC by 2.
Oh.
That's nice.
Mm.
That
it
is
mine?
nice. It is yours. You're the caster around.
No. I want my spell save to fucking increase.
I don't even have a spell save.
That's too bad.
Man can dream.
I can dream how
VMAC the wizard.
Guest fist.
As you grab hold of it, Mela, you sort of see various vines begin growing out from the bone staff. Before your eyes, it transforms into what looks like this old, decrepit oak branch. Still bone at the very center, but covered in various flora and vines around itself, with a few flowers bearing buds across its surface.
Huh.
So it was really cool and epic looking, and now it's just turned into something gay. You're right, Melly. You should have it.
Huh. I wonder what it would turn into if I grabbed it.
Oh my.
What? Wait. What if we both grab it?
Oh my god.
Grab it at the same time?
Or we will grab
I
it.
know.
It will explode.
So, you all settle down into a night's rest, completing a long rest, and, like I say, gaining your additional level.
Whoop, whoop.
In the morning, the gathering is made. You can see the various high-ranking, I say high-ranking, actually, the sort of tribe elders, so to speak, sitting on into sort of a semicircle, beckoning you into the tent. Your mother in particular, Z, looks like she's had quite a exhausting evening with the various elders trying to understand this cube. It's now stationed in sort of the middle of the circle. These are interesting times, she says.
Have you had any luck determining what it is?
Some. It holds many secrets, some of which we're not going to be able to understand for quite some time, but we've gained a basic understanding of what it might be able to achieve. You say time was of the essence. You say there is a demonic invasion that you incursion, that you need to fight against. We may be able to bring you back some way at least, give you somewhat of a better chance of succeeding. If the demons have been spilling out into this world, no doubt they have been reinforcing their position, reinforcing their numbers. If we could send you back some way, perhaps not to the beginning, but something that we might be able to achieve, it could shift the balance of power into your direction.
That would be helpful.
We'll take whatever we can get.
She nods before thinking to herself. But this will not be all. I will rally the other Tabaxi tribes. We will come to your aid. When the battles come, no doubt you will need all the help that you can get.
Anything is greatly appreciated.
Hmm.
Mommy.
She begins chewing onto some bamboo. Well then, let us see to it. And with that, you see the various members of the tribe.
I got a question, Prime.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Where does she get the bamboo from? I mean, we're in the desert.
They seem to hold a few supplies that they take along with them.
Okay.
Each of the tabaxi sort of begins moving around the cube. Sparks begin to fly. And with a brief flash, each of you find yourself back in Zara Sand once more.
Ooh. Nice.
You look around yourselves. It seems as though forces are mobilizing here. But as you look on through, it seems as though you've been taken back to just after the initial council session that you had, where each of you agreed to find the various vestiges.
Okay. That's good.
So you have some extra time. Yeah. What is it that you wish to do next?
I think we should head straight for the city. We've been given this extra time. I don't think we should waste it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So, with that, you have you see various members of the council who agree. They sort of look somewhat surprised and unsure of how you've been able to gather most of the vestiges in the space of 10 minutes, given from what they've seen from their timeline. But nevertheless, they agree to hold the final meet of gathering forces. So, it would take some time to gather the officers and the various leaders. So you have a day to yourselves to make any last plans or preparations that you wish to. Is there anything that you guys wish to do during this time frame, or shall we skip forward? You sort of look about, there's sort of various tents that have gathered. You see as though, with the various forces that you've been able to muster, the sages of Zarazan, the various sort of remnants of the kingdom. There does seem to be a few merchants here and there that are offering some supplies if you need them.
You need more potions?
Could always get more potions.
You can never have too many potions.
How much money have we got left?
One second.
Seeing as to how, guys, you fucking drank all the potions last session.
No, you take care now.
7,277.
Did it all on
That's a
potions?
lot of potions.
How much? 777?
7,277.
Oh, 7,000.
Minus 6 silver.
Oh, you mean how much money? we have? Yeah.
6 silver.
What?
Can't forget about that 6 silver.
Mm-hmm.
7.2k?
No.
But I have 1 greater potion, 2 regular health potions, potion of heroism, potion of speed.
Oh yeah, I've still got 3 potions of healing and 2 greater potions.
Oh.
But I wouldn't mind a potion of speed. They're fun.
Hmm. Yeah,
Well,
speed of heroism is a big boost.
we could give the money to Quincy and just be like, okay, what you bought previously was fine. Here you go, get us more.
Do that.
And then we
Right.
see him run off with the money.
There's a list somewhere of potions I can buy. 1 second.
Oh,
That I could buy when I was in Madar, though. Are we all
Yeah.
at the moment?
So
Sarah?
you are back in Zarazan.
Yeah.
You have a quick look around, and you feel as though there's a pretty decent selection here. You're not going to be able to find everything, but there's a good sort of variety of merchants that have gathered to help fund the war effort.
Guys, what would you guys think if we try to find a magical item that would allow VMAC to turn into a wizard?
You're a wizard.
yeah, that was it.
No item is strong enough to give you intelligence.
Ah,
Maybe there's an enchanted hat that takes over VMAX's body completely, pushes his spirit away and takes over.
Hat of the Mind Flayer.
but I still want to be a barbarian as well.
Well, if you read your class abilities, they kind of clash a bit with each other.
I know.
Raging wizard.
Mm.
Maybe I should get a magical apprentice.
Can't cast spells while you're raging.
No, but the apprentice can do.
Oh yeah, but who's foolish enough to follow you around? Oh no, that us.
That depends how much money we can spend.
That is true.
Approach one of these mages from Zarazen, hey, you're just a startup kid, hang with us and you'll get much experience.
Well,
Just this wide-eyed 12-year-old boy, and then the next session he ends up dying horrifically.
Yeah,
uh,
that's why we're between two of them.
I always bring a spare.
Right, so what would you guys like to play?
Buy potions and drink.
Fair enough. So we'll sort of proceed on, but just give me sort of a rough list of the potions that you look for, and we can sort that out.
Mhm.
So you all make your way into the higher chambers of Zarazan. You see the storm giants from previous gathered, along with the various other individuals. You see Lauzaros, who was the gold dragonborn from back in Kingsfort. You see various members of the council. You see your mother has joined,
Yeah.
Z. It seems as though the leaders of the various gatherings and tribes have all mustered into one place to decide on the plans going forward. As each of the groups gathers into the middle, you see a large sort of set of scrying rooms have been formed, along with a makeshift model in the arcane means of the city itself. And that is why I need to change maps.
Oh.
You might want to zoom out.
Oh, lordy. Battle map.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a battle map. Wah!
sweet.
If only we had the intelligence to read and properly do tactics.
VMAX just looking at this is, what the hell is this?
These symbols are funny.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had a tactician.
Can I be the star? This one with the N on top of it.
Look at the green pits of green.
Oh. So, the council gathers. All of the forces have been mustered. Now is the time to act.
Storm giant artillery.
Hmm.
Can only get so erect.
So, with that, they look to yourself. Zalor sort of standing by and says, Zalor has gathered the other storm giants. We have gathered the remaining Justicars, and many of the infantry forces from Kingsport have made their way here. We have also been joined by the Brotherhood of the Red Banner, who you've had some dealings with before,
Yep.
and the Mallow Desert Clan have decided to help us on our endeavour.
Yay. Go, mommy.
Quick reminder, who are Justicars again?
Justicars were the religious police, I guess you could say.
Ah, okay.
Lauzaros was one of them. We only had sort of light dealings with them, but think of them as shock troopers.
Mm-hmm.
But not shock troopers in the sense of yourself, Benjamin.
What other shock troopers are there? Come on.
That's true.
The useful kind.
Hey,
So, oh yeah, up to you.
I was going to say, I know what I would do, but Z's probably not that smart. How to break a siege in 40 days.
Council leads on to say, thanks to your somewhat surprising efforts, you've been able to gather the vestiges in a matter of minutes. I sort of look query-eyed at you.
We had
Well, we see.
some
What's
help
that?
from
So,
Your
an
mother
actual
smiles.
officer.
I just got one question.
Mhm.
Are they actually giving us command of the army and the tactics and everything?
No.
Okay.
More so, it's sort of a gathering of minds to determine the best way to proceed.
I was going to say, because if a bunch of smart people are going to give our group command of this entire thing, they're not very smart.
Yes.
So, they look to you and say, the demonic forces have not been able to entrench too easily. We can see that they have certain plans in motion. It seems as though they are intent on digging tunnels into the foundation of the city. There also seems to be the construction of various objects around the outer walls, though we haven't been able to determine what they are. She points to 5 red circles on the map around the exterior. The plan is simple. The altar is in the very center of the city, and it looks like they've demolished many of the buildings around it. Whatever they are planning, that is the epicenter of it all, and that is where we must go.
So it's a grand summoning circle in the center, possibly.
Mm-hmm. The question is how we wish to proceed. While the demonic forces have not had the most time to reinforce, they have still done a fairly good job at making use of the terrain. The council demonstrates that this brown line, that is a cliff. If you remember correctly, you had to use the tunnels to make your way down to the lower levels of the city when you made your escape.
Yeah.
And the green patches are forest.
Okay. So the forest could mask our approach.
Yes, that is the only way. The south is particularly well defended, though regardless of where you approach, the demons seem to have things will see you coming.
We are not in control of the forces, right? We don't decide where they go.
No, it seems to be you don't have control, but you do have the ability to sort of make recommendations. It seems to be more of a gathering of minds than any one particular individual saying we should do this. And as you sort of listen to the conversation, there definitely seems to be conflicting opinions. Some, like Lozaros, seem to just seem to be of the opinion of a daylight charge straight into the enemy forces as quickly as possible.
So
Classic
what would
British
like
tactic.
make
Mhm.
the lives easier of everyone? Let's say we take out the artillery. Would that be very beneficial?
Potentially.
Because I was thinking, and maybe VNMAX should not be thinking this, but what if we use the tunnel to go back into the castle? Because this is the castle, I'm assuming. There's artillery in there, and we just take that out.
We use it against them, you mean?
And then we have a stronghold that we can fill up with our own troops, and then we have a sort of pincer movement because there are troops inside of the gates already. And that would basically mean that all the troops outside the walls don't really matter.
There seems to be a few individuals that seem to sort of nod and agree with VMAC. But some of the council members also speak up and says, "How do you recommend we get into the castle?"
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I do recommend getting up the cliff.
Secret flying skills.
It does seem quite heavily fortified up there, though. Maybe if we just take, like, us, the Justicars, and storm in, the smaller force may be able to slip through easier at night.
It could potentially work, but bear in mind, if things go south, reinforcing will not be the easiest of things.
What if we shoot ourselves with the artillery over the wall? Then all we need is something to stop us from dying, and we're good.
Potion of slow falling.
Seems like most of the troops are south. If you attack from the north side, they'll have to reorganize.
It should be achievable.
Yeah. I mean, I am going to assume that when an army leads siege, they're just going to surround the entire place.
I think we should focus our efforts on one specific point rather than spreading all the way out.
Could stage a diversion as well, make them focus one point and sneak in the other.
It could potentially work.
Do the
Looks like
sages have illusion magic?
Some of them as look yourself as we could manage so. Perhaps a small force we might be able to disguise.
Yeah, I'm thinking to have some, for example, if we're going to focus on the top where there's less forces, a small group of sages at the bottom with illusion magic looking like it's a bigger army than it actually is.
what are the red dots?
Red. So, if you remember correctly, when you were looking upon the scrying in the Storm Giant's Tower, he said about 5 large crystal barriers being constructed around the city.
Oh, yeah.
That's what those are.
We need to take those out as well.
However, since you have been able to go back in time, they are not yet fully constructed.
Okay. Maybe if we take one of them out before they're fully constructed, it may stop the rest from working.
Potentially.
Focus fire with artillery.
Yeah, exactly. Focus our artillery. I'm guessing our words. I'm guessing our artillery is the spellcasters.
Zulaus pipes up and says, "You have the might of storm giants at your back, as well as the mages.
Good.
That is your artillery."
Do you think we can focus one or a pair of these points with artillery to make sure that we
If you can keep them not far back, we can pummel those sites with artillery.
What's the range on the artillery?
They'll need to get fairly close, maybe somewhere in the region of a kilometre or so.
Okay, so 40 feet is 500 on the map. That could be a problem.
yeah.
Kilometer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look at coverage on. God, I think we're gonna have to attack from all sides. We need to take
You, the council, pipe up and say, I think a nighttime operation is definitely our best bet to avoid
Absolutely.
rampant bloodshed.
Yes. If we can get small, fast troops in behind the enemy lines, take out their artillery, we'd have an easier time dealing with their infantry and air forces.
I have one flaw with this plan. I can't see shit in the dark. So I need lights if we do that.
Maybe you stay back?
What? I missed all the action?
Well, you can be on the front lines with the infantry.
But that means you're splitting the party.
We're gonna have to probably split up mostly anyway.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I suppose we could do that. I mean, I am a shining beacon of light after all, would inspire the troops.
Mm. As long as no one takes off their armor, we'll be fine.
Feel like this direction is probably one of the better ones, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've got the artillery and the castle covering that spot as well.
Yeah.
But that's the enemy artillery as well. I don't know how far they can shoot.
Which one, sorry?
Do we know what the artillery looks like at least then?
So you have a look at being able to scry thanks to the storm giant. It seems as though they are large Garitzos, which have fell cannons mounted on their backs.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Does I ask any of the mages if they know how far they can shoot, do you think?
I've never really dealt with them directly, but maybe 800, 900 meters.
Similar to the storm giants then.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be heavy casualties either way, isn't there?
I think
Yeah.
we should just wing it.
Yeah, I think Quincy's suggestion of charging in from the northwest is going to be the best solution then. If we can take out that group.
Think, yeah. It's like if the giants start chucking fucking stones at their fell cannons.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a lucky shot and take the cannon out.
Yeah. And then they, like the artillery, the infantry might charge. That way we have troops deal with the infantry. And I assume if we get 5 versus like 2 fell cannons, the fucking storm giants are probably gonna win that fight.
Mm-hmm.
So they can, once they are done with the fell cannons, they can start chucking at reinforcements from them.
Okay.
The
The main bulk of the forces is coming from the northeast. What about yourselves?
Yeah, I don't think we should all come from the same direction. That's very important. Shouldn't focus
I
all our
agree.
forces at once.
I mean, if they're like gonna notice that one side's being attacked, you have a big chance of like, was it like this one? Just like, oh, that's a square step. But that one like moving towards to intercept or help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
And,
way, it's not going to be a good thing.
yeah. Do you know anything of the? I mean, depending on the intelligence on their side, they might. I mean, they might have set up their forces to. What's it called? Advertise like a fault in the defenses as a trap. So if we try to go in on the weakest spot, they might diverge everything towards that as well, because they expect us to go in that way.
Yes.
What about, because Cindrus was talking before about using the tunnels. If there's any way we could have taken the tunnels, just a few of us, take this artillery and then shoot them with their own artillery from behind.
Yeah.
It's possible, but you'd have to be a small group to get through without notice.
We also have to climb the mountain.
And what are they? Garitzos?
Yes.
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
It's like a giant baboon demon-y thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
taking control of that thing doesn't sound feasible.
I mean, we can use magic.
Points at the one caster in our group. You can do that?
I mean, I don't know how it will work, but magic explains unimaginary shit. So
And can the mages teleport us into the city?
They sort of look to one another and say, potentially. I can't guarantee it'll be accurate to your position. Your position will be accurate, but yeah, we might be able to.
Only if
Oh.
you can teleport us into the castle.
They sort of look to one another, and there's a few nods in agreement. We could do so.
I think that.
Yeah.
that
I mean,
might be
just have the main army attack. We get a group teleported into the castle courtyard.
secure the castle. Cause disruption on the inside. Hopefully that will delay.
So, is that your plan? You all teleported in the small detachment to see what chaos you can unleash. Meanwhile, the main bulk of the force will approach from the northwest, sorry.
Yeah. Maybe if we could have like one group of infantry and mages as well, just
Mhm.
as backup.
They sort of look to one another and say, if you're looking for teleportation, that is not the easiest of things to muster. We might be able to get a few of you in, but don't expect a large force.
No, it's just more as securing the area. And
We need just a minor strike force.
But if we're trying to break into a siege, wouldn't it be more beneficial that we just try to open up one of the gates
they'd still
instead
have
of
to
taking
get-
the castle?
Yeah, but from the
Right.
castle we can reach the.
we can move around the city less or more freely.
I mean, we know. Fucking hell! I can't words today. The things that go under the city.
Sewers.
Tunnels.
Thank you, sewer tunnels as well. Yeah. So if we get into the castle, we can reach everything from there because we can get into the tunnels under the city, and since we kind of know them pretty well by now, kind of.
You've been through them a few times.
Yeah. We could navigate through them. I don't expect them to really hold the sewers.
No, they probably wouldn't be expecting anyone in the city.
No. So we can use the sewers to get around, and we can go in through the castle and then pop out.
Yeah, that's
Very convenient that we had the investigation of the demonic plague in the city.
yeah, that sounds like sort of a plan.
Yeah.
So we infiltrate the castle, take out that dude, cause as much chaos. So maybe we can do that at night, and then the following morning, the main guys attack. Once they've taken out those, we can open up the gates and allow them into the city.
What are the chances of us just being surrounded by enemies and all of them being all like, well, nobody else is attacking, let's just kill those heroes that stupidly decided to teleport into the castle?
50-50.
And we just get hordes of enemies focused on us.
But that's
This
kind
is an even fight.
that's kind of what we want, because if they're distracted, then they have less chance of overwhelming the main force.
Yeah, but you just said that you want the main force attack in the following morning.
Yeah, so we attack at, say, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock. Cause some disruption in the city, start some fires, kill some demons, and then dawn time we go and open the gates and attack from the back, while the main force attacks from the front.
Hey, Benjamin, do you have any other alchemist's fire?
I got 12 bottles of oil.
Do we,
So-
do we care if the city remains standing after we're done with this?
No.
The artillery indicates no.
I mean, the destruction of the city would, if it's for the greater good,
The greater good.
it's worth it.
Yep. Okay.
Because one city, even if it's a capital, is just a city in the world. And if the demon get a hold, well, steadfast hold, it's gonna be bad for the world.
And we can help them rebuild it together.
We have the technology.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the safest plan. Safe is loosely worded, but it's a start of a plan.
Alrighty. So with that, guys, can we give a 5-10 minute break or so? I just need to get a couple of bits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I need to go to the loo as well, so.
Alright, so VRB.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
I'm doing fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's prime sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let him take his time.
He's preparing our doom.
he's just like, fuck, these retards didn't do what I thought they were gonna do, and no.
Spout of maniacal laughter. Fools walking right into my trap. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been very good with siege situations. I'm not a battle tactician, hence why I don't like RTSs and war simulation games. Yeah.
So you don't want to do Supreme Commander after this?
No. I mean, I'll join, but I'll just be battle fodder. Or cannon fodder.
See, the thing is with Supreme Commander, it's just all about efficiency, it's not about tactics.
Just wait until Prime annihilates you.
No, usually it's Quincy that annihilates people.
It's actually back in the day when we used to play Total Annihilation at our LAN parties. A friend of mine, he had the best computer. So his tactic was to build like millions of flyers and just swarm your base, which made your computer just lag, and you
I just don't like it that it originated in the Netherlands, close to where Quincy lives.
Yeah, I'll be not
Coincidence?
affected.
I think not.
And,
Yeah,
and,
not
then,
affected.
and then it's like, oh yeah, well this area where I live is more crowded, so yeah, need to have special rules.
Get fucked.
Well, yesterday, what I went and did is that with my coworkers, we had like the yearly company, whatever we do thing.
Mhm.
So that was actually fun, but actually it was close by because normally we all go in the bus and we just drive somewhere. Corona, we can't all fit in the bus, so we just went to the local what do you call it? Like recreation centers. So we could do bowling,
Mhm.
laser gaming, all that stuff, and after that we went to do tennis matches.
What the fuck?
But what we were worried about was that we couldn't do it because they announced that there will be stricter rules. But it just meant that instead of 100 people, it could just be a maximum of 50, and we have 46, so it was fine. But then again, nobody really cared, so...
Stupid rules. Just kill the week, goddammit.
Alrighty, so
Swedish method, kill the weak.
this is how the Vikings rolled. Alrighty, so with that, you sort of each of you agrees to somewhat of a plan. Well, it sounds like there's the vague beginnings of a plan.
We have a plan of a plan.
Just
Nice.
point me where to swing my sword at.
Alright. So, with that, you spend the remainder of the evening sort of making preparations that you need to. Any last minute purchases that you need to partake in, now's the time to do so.
Benjamin, did you get that?
Should I get any potions?
Get some potions.
I'm gonna get some potions.
What?
Benjamin's gonna get some.
Well, yes, I mean, we gave him all your money to spend it.
Hey, look at who's bought 5,000 flasks of oil.
Potion of erosion.
Did you use both of them?
Yeah, I did.
Fucking alcoholic. I'm just gonna make sure everybody has at least one potion of everything that I had last time as well.
Alrighty.
So just type what you're missing from type who doesn't have a greater healing potion.
I have one, so I might need another.
Oh.
Two.
I have 2.
And I've only used the greater healing potion, so that's
I'm just
the only
gonna
one I
find
need
what
from the previous.
Oh wait, so who doesn't have a greater healing potion at the moment? A greater one. Alright, everybody has one.
Yes.
Nice.
Where the fuck do you get these healing potions from? Fuck.
We've
What?
accumulated them, but never really used them.
I mean, we've been saving them up.
I only have one of them. What?
I mean,
Why
there
did I never
were
get
some
any?
times
You've-
before when we split out healing potions, which were bought or gotten.
But
Seems like-
Quincy, you're saying that you used them? That's not what they're for.
I don't think I've ever gotten any one of them. Because, you know, I'm such a fucking legend.
Maybe you didn't want them.
I mean, maybe you don't need them because you're a robot and you just need maintenance oil.
Alright, everybody has a normal healing potion?
I have 3 of them.
Yeah, I think we're fine on healing potions, to be fair.
What? Okay, what other potions can we get?
Who is missing a potion of terrorism?
Me. I use mine.
I used mine.
Jimmy, yours?
I'm good. I have 1 hero, 1 speed.
Mela, you still have yours?
I have heroism.
Alright, so
I
I'll
don't
buy
have
3 of them.
I haven't written that I have haste. I haven't
You
used
never
one.
got one.
I don't think I got that.
No.
Yeah. I don't think there was enough.
Quincy made
Neither
4
one.
of them.
3 of them?
Oh, 3?
Yeah, I didn't get one either. Alright, who... So, Z used his. Nobody else used their speed potion?
No. Shit's rare, man. We don't use them.
I used it when we were fighting the Storm Giant.
Yeah.
Fond memories.
Moving 90
You
feet
also
for-
used it for the skeleton guy, and he was a big disappointment.
Yeah, that was...
Disappointment?
Waste of
I'm
arrows.
Died so quickly.
not disappointed. I'm very happy when they die quickly.
To be fair, we did burn a lot of spells and things to kill him.
So Prime, I'm assuming in Zerozan they have the same potions as they have in Madar.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, let's see. Who wants to have poison?
I don't want to be poisoned.
Sounds
pretty-
like a cowardice weapon. I don't want it.
I don't know if it's meta knowledge or not, but potion? Poison against demons? Don't know if that works 100%.
Make a religion check.
A religion check. Big ronut. Can I use the one ability I have to get advantage? The
Sure.
knowledge of people?
You certainly can.
Big 50.
Okay, you would know most demons are probably immune to poison, and being poisoned.
Yeah.
What if
Will
we
be
get
that effective.
potions? Cure poison.
No such potion exists, it's not Skyrim.
What?
Can get water breathing in case we do water adventures inside the city.
Start
You're
drowning
thinking
in the
about
sewer.
sewers again? What about a potion of flying?
No.
I got a magic carpet.
Hill Giant strength. How much is Hill Giant strength? 21 strength?
I believe so, yeah.
So, if anybody doesn't have 20 strength yet,
I don't need strength.
Do you have a potion that increases dexterity?
That would be helpful.
there's no such potions.
Well, there was the secret juju, but you guys decided not to take it.
Yeah. Magic carpet was much more fun.
What about a potion of intelligence?
No. No,
We
no
need
fixing
that.
that. No fixing that, I'm sorry. There's a potion of resistance, which is any element. I don't know how it works.
I believe it gives you resistance to incoming damage.
I don't need that.
Potion of mind reading.
The one damage type for 1 hour. So it depends on what kind of potion of resistance it is, I guess.
If I rage, I got resistance to all damage types except physics.
Psychic.
Psychic.
Potions of resistance are just for one element, I think. So depending on what the mages have.
Okay. You have a little peruse about, and it seems as though they have fire and cold. And one of them has some necrotic.
Oh,
King.
yeah, I'll get the necrotic one.
Fire resistant. I mean, my limited knowledge of demons, I just think fire. Same as with dragons, basically. I don't know.
Do you have a potion that can increase my rages?
Unfortunately not.
Just looking through the grand potion list, there's one of Storm Giant Strength,
Mm-hmm.
which changes your strength to 29 for an hour.
Hulk smash.
Apparently, all that you need for it is a sliver of fingernail from a Storm Giant. Maybe you could ask one of the storm giants if they'll lend you a fingernail.
Lend you, yeah.
Just cut off their fingernail.
It'll grow out. Eventually. Maybe.
Maybe if one of them falls on the battlefield, you can just get to work excavating their various bits.
Harvest your allies. Very nice.
It's for the greater good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could get some of those resistance potions. Pretty sure some demons do one of those things, probably.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Okay, so we buy one fire and one necrotic, and for some reason there's only cold demons.
You know it.
They cost 300 gold each, so
Okay.
how about 3 fire, 3 cold, and 2 necrotics?
I don't need them, but you guys want to go for it.
Yeah, necrotic seems very helpful, probably.
Yeah, necrotic's good. Maybe.
I actually wouldn't mind having a second potion of heroism. Filling this up.
Absolute dirty people.
But I want to be a hero, Quincy.
I'd never a hero.
And apparently I need drugs to attain this.
Of course. That's the only way.
I thought we were playing D&D, not Dystopia.
A little of one can bleed into the other.
Okay. Wait, I bring out my deck. Show him your deck.
Let's see.
Okay.
That's what we need. Motherfucking rocket launcher. Maybe like
So it's
Age of Empires 2 when you can summon the Shelby Cobra car with a machine gun on the front.
Getting those potions is gonna cost us 5,000.
Wait, 8 heroism?
Yeah, everyone gets 2.
Oof.
Let's do it.
That's the fair rule.
it is the way.
Dude,
You said everyone, but
everyone.
Yeah. Tell me something. Tell me something, the barbarian. Tell me.
No, I get it because Jimmy and Linda still has theirs.
Yeah. There you go.
Math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Whatever you
Sorry.
guys want.
Then just need to decide to divide up the potions.
Alright. So with that, you make your purchases, handing over quite a large chunk of your remaining gold, but you still got a little left just in case. You stock up on supplies and potions and whatnot, and take your last good rest in quite some time, most likely. As you sort of settle down for the evening, 2 of the council members come to see you. You recognize these guys. You've never spoken to them directly, but one of them seems to be a half-elven man. The other seems to be quite a vibrant-looking human woman. They come to you and say that a lot hangs on your shoulders for the coming operation. And they wish to give you all of the tools at your disposal to help you with your endeavor. The woman looks to each of you. Who would she go to? Probably you. You've probably made the best impression. She moves over to yourself, Hugh, with some grace, and places a small vial into your hand, glass vial. You look at it briefly. It seems to contain sort of mismatch of, you're not quite sure whether it's a gas or a liquid, but it seems very sort of clear. It moves with unnatural grace inside. She looks to yourself and says, if you're ever in danger, open this, and aid will come to you.
I bow deeply. Thank you. This
With
will,
any luck, it won't come to this, but desperate times and all that.
yes. Well, thank you.
It will certainly serve as a light in the darkness.
I stash it safely close to my heart.
Okay. With that, they sort of bow, and they lead you to the remainder of your evening. Okay. So, you guys finish a long rest. Dawn occurs. Sun begins to rise over the horizon. And troops begin to move out.
Let's hope they last the night.
That's what she said.
Really? So each of you gather around the mages that are going to be conducting this. You can see there's a small little entourage, some members of the Brotherhood of the Red Banner, some other mages and whatnot, and a couple of Justicar will be travelling with yourselves. They sort of look to one another and give a bow, sort of a nod of respect. As the mages begin to cast their incantation, each of you, your vision goes black, white, before descending into darkness. You find the temperature around yourselves drop fairly dramatically. It's cold here, and you find yourselves now in the ruined and decrepit streets of Kingslaw.
Whoop whoop.
Oh lordy.
You look around yourselves and the buildings are either smouldering or have been heavily damaged. There seems to be no movement for the time being, at least. Though you can hear various sort of murmurs and screeches of demonic fiends in the distance. The Justicars and the mages sort of look to themselves along with the Brotherhood of the Red Banner, and they begin fanning out to find whatever cover that they can to keep their presence hidden and unknown. It seems as though you haven't quite found yourselves at the castle, but you can see it in the distance, its shape sort of looming over the various decrepit buildings that now fill the streets of the city. What would you all like to do?
Well, someone's done a little redecorating around here.
Yes, it looks a little different from when we were here last. Should still head to the castle.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I still think the sewers might be the best way to get around as well.
Yes. Must be a sewer grate round here somewhere.
Alrighty. So, with that, those of you who are looking out for the sewer grate, make an investigation check, please.
Yay, intelligence-based rolls!
Oh shit!
This is where we die.
My favorite role.
We suck!
Each of you looks around to try and find whatever you can, any sort of entranceway into the sewers, but from what are around you, there just doesn't seem to be any way.
Well, we still got Benjamin that could fix this.
Can I fix this?
Tell me,
Benjamin,
what do you
if you want to have a look around.
I'll fix it.
Fix it.
Boop.
Yeah, each of you looks around and there's just no signs of an entranceway to the sewers, unfortunately.
I guess
Well.
we're going over that.
Where
Alrighty.
are we going for the main gate then?
So, who's leading the way?
I just got one question to the group. Are we sneaking or not?
I think
Or question to Prime.
Hmm.
Did the spell to teleport us make any noise?
There seemed to have been a flash of light, but it seemed quite subtle and quiet.
Okay.
You look around yourselves, and like I say, there doesn't seem to be any immediate movement in your vicinity. But you can sort of make out shapes in the distance. There's a thick, dense fog that sort of lingers in place, giving you probably sight up until 100, 120 feet maybe.
okay.
Go.
I
Guess we should
think we
just
should-
go.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Don't want to cause too much attention at the moment. Castle.
Alrighty. So, in that case, can I get a stealth check from everyone, please?
Jesus.
Something.
That double one roll.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Okay.
I was about to say there's something wrong with my dice rolls, but no, it's the usual.
Alrighty, so with that, you start making your way through the streets. Who's leading the way?
I want to lead the way.
Okay.
Okay. Make a survival check, please, then. Yeah.
Yes.
So VMAT does a pretty good job at trying to sort of keep you guys off the main streets and whatnot, using whatever terrain to your advantage. You're making your way on through.
Oh lordy.
That's an X. Oh,
Oh!
delete it.
I forgot my other group was on. Forgot that when I transferred them across. Oops. Alright, let's get you guys.
Where we play with the character.
Alrighty, so begin making your way through the street. As you make your way on through, you begin to hear sort of these thunderous footsteps heading towards you guys through the main street. As you sort of look on up, you see this sort of large, probably 20 odd foot Goritzo begin making his way marauding through the streets.
Oh lord.
Damn boy, he dick.
So should
Okay.
we maybe stay out of the way, stay in the shadows, take the back streets around.
With my super survival skills, do we need to
Mhm.
go south, north,
So the
or
way
west?
you sort of look about, you can see the outline of the castle. It appears to be to this side, the other side of the map.
East. Okay. Well, I am leading, so let's just go. Go this way.
Okay, you've been making your way through. VMAC, make a stealth check, please, as well as you see.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 20.
Nice. Okay. VMAC, you sort of make your way through the various rubble and whatnot. Z, you sort of scramble over a nearby wall trying to find something to keep you out of the line of sight. As you sort of make your way through, however, a few stones break off from the nearby foundation and roll across the ground. It seems to draw a nearby attention to a couple of rocks flying overhead.
Oh no.
They begin clambering over the roofs, just sort of looking around to see what they can see.
Try and stay as still as possible.
Stay out of the
Okay.
way.
Maybe they won't see my bright blue cloak.
What's that weapon there? Actually? Is that anybody's token?
Which one, sorry?
This thing.
I think that was carry on through from
Oh yeah.
another session.
Secret.
Okay, the rock's bringing and looking for it, and while everyone sort of tries their best to clamp on down and remain up hidden, the rock seem to notice something and jump down onto the floor.
Oh
They
shit!
begin to sniff around. Seems as though they found some sort of scent. They begin squawking, drawing the Gritzo's attention.
Should we just attack?
Hmm.
Should we just attack?
Or do we run?
VMAC
I
does
want
not
to
run.
sneak down here
Mm-hmm.
and try to throw a rock in that direction.
Ooh,
Just
nice.
random piece of rubble.
Okay.
But do I roll strength? Or
Good question. Yeah, make a. You grab hold of a nearby item. Make a strength check, please. Noah.
I'm not good at strength.
Okay. You sort of try and pick up like a fairly hefty sized rock and throw it across your head, but it doesn't reach far. It just sort of smashes onto the ground nearby. Nevertheless, one of the rocks takes flight, landing on the nearby roof to have a little look near, from what they can see.
Is this covered or is this open?
So you have a little look through. Most of the roof is sort of dilapidated in. A lot of the walls have collapsed nearby, and while there's definitely still a shape to the building, a lot of it is given way.
I just mean like if I would go.
Yeah, you're hidden.
If I stand here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where? VMAC. VMAC.
What?
No, wait. I meant.
I'm like on the other side of the building.
Benjamin, I guess.
Oops. Yes, Benjamin.
Me.
It looks so alike. Eek.
The rocks immediately look on through. Z, what are you doing
Trying
as this
to
happens?
trying to be perfectly still.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
That's better.
Okay. You sort of stay perfectly motionless. The rock sort of looks around for a moment before taking flight back onto the main roof once more. It flies on off, leaving you alone.
Ground.
Okay, I keep moving forward.
Okay.
And I'm guessing just gonna wait here for the rest.
There's that. So the rest of you sort of look on through as the rock takes flight onto the main roof. You see Z begin to move back towards VMAC, sort of beckon you to slowly approach. The rocks themselves look somewhat not cautious, but spooked. But they're looking around, and as yet, they can't really see anything.
Just pick up a rock
Mm-hmm.
and throw it that away.
Okay. Yeah, can you make a strength check, please, Benjamin?
Oh yeah, I can. 5.
Oh god.
You pick up a nearby rock, throw it, but it just sort of hits a nearby part of the building itself. Unfortunately, you sort of misjudged the throw. The rocks immediately sort of turn their attention towards
I'm
yourself.
gonna walk a bit back, considering they're taking a long time to get here.
Yeah, I don't know how to cross.
You, Benjamin, and Mela, I'd all like you to make stealth check, please.
Okay.
Rogue, what should we do?
I think we should wait a minute.
Oh, nice. Okay. So that you see one of the rocks fly onto the nearby building, skulking around, but as of yet, they don't seem to see any of you.
Hmm.
Don't think it's gonna get any better. I'll sneak by.
Alright.
Do I know that it's over there now?
You sort of see the outline of a very large demon out of the side of your peripheral vision, Ella.
Yeah. So I will stay
Oh.
covered,
Okay.
crouching. Just
If Benjamin's
You
able
watch
to,
as Benjamin immediately moves across without drawing any attention to himself.
yeah, I will follow his lead, and I'll just indicate to Mela that she should follow as well.
Okay.
shit.
Let's take a look, see what these guys get.
Put it across.
Oh dear.
Okay, and then finally the grit. So what's he get?
34.
Okay. The Gritzos and the rocks sort of look on out. The pair of you and Mela, you're able to time the jump. Well, not the jump, but the move from cover to cover perfectly. You're able to move across to Benjamin's position without drawing any attention to yourselves. The rocks soon lose patience, and you see the pair fly on off. And the Gritzo begins to continue to move through the high street.
That was close. Let's poke it with a stick.
Yeah, throw another rock.
Now we can surprise attack it.
VMAC is ready.
Can we go? Can we?
No.
Not this time. Next time.
Alrighty, so the group rebanded back together. You proceed on off on the streets. Okay. As you make your way on through, you're eventually able to find a small little sewer grate once more to head on into the sewers if you wish to make your way through for the remainder of the journey from there, or do you want to stay topside?
I think Suze is still the better idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. You peel off the sewer grate, revealing the familiar and decrepit smells of the Kingsford sewer system once more. You lower yourselves in one by one before finding yourselves in quite the interesting environment once more. The sewers themselves here have not escaped the carnage from up top. You can see various sort of signs of battle that have taken place here, along with struggles, and the sewer systems themselves are littered with various corpses, probably from those inhabitants that tried to flee to the best of their ability.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Name is
Okay. No worries.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alrighty, so I presume it is very much VMAC leading the way once more.
Of course.
Okay.
Wait. How dark is it?
Very.
I will not be in front.
You're the self-proclaimed hero of the story, so
Okay, if you guys want me to lead, I will turn on the shiny armor to make
No.
some light.
no.
You're gonna need a torch anyway.
Go right
Well,
ahead.
yeah, but there's a difference between like me seeing in the distance and very dangerous threats and just like walking behind CEO, maybe having my hand on the shoulder, like, okay, where do we go?
Like, yeah, walking through the sewers, and as we walk through, there's this bright, shining light just streaming through all the sewer grates above ground as well. It's just,
Hey,
fuck is down there.
that's the surprise when we meet enemies. Currently, it's still off. So it's all like, okay, well, I turn off the armor. I'm like, so like, I'm gonna say Zio's like in front of me, and I'm like holding my hand on the shoulder, so I can just like indicate where he is and how to follow him.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm blind as shit. And you guys just let me know when fighting starts. We turn on the lights, and then we kick ass.
I see.
Okay.
So is it Z that's leading the way then?
I guess so.
Okay, Z, can you make a survival check, please?
This is how we die.
But you have +3.
Yes.
So, with that, VMAC decides to let the Tabaxi lead the way first. See, you sort of clamber on through into the front of the tunnels. You get a bit of a mixture of environments here. There's certain tunnels which are very condensed and you have to sort of lead in single file. There's a few other areas that open up a little bit more into sort of almost chambers, like caverns. But nevertheless, you're able to make your way through pretty quickly, guiding the rest of the party along the way. Not too much difficulty here. As you make your way on through and you start to get close to where the sewer system ends and the castle system would roughly be that you think, you begin to hear a number of sort of screeches up ahead that sound abyssal in nature.
Ooh. I understand what they're saying.
Yes, you get the impression it's a patrol, and one of them definitely seems to sort of be barking orders to the others to keep out watch.
Okay. Is there an alternate route round?
Yeah, just gonna paste everyone in. It doesn't seem to want to copy. Oh, okay, now it's just copied loads of them.
This is what you get. Problem.
Yep, okay, so... Alright, so... Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. So, Z, as you sort of make your way through, the rest of the party is still sort of coming out from this small little tunnel. You hear a couple of individuals making their way down.
Oh, it's those things again. Fuck.
Seems to be 2 Hezrus, followed closely by something else you've not seen before.
Oh, Lord. The fuck is that?
Leading from the front seems to be this half snake, half human-like creature. She has 6 arms, each of which holds a blade in her hand. She seems heavily armored and barks commands to the other Hezru to keep an eye out.
What?
Looks like a character from WoW.
Yeah. I think we should wait till they've passed.
I agree.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Quiet, quiet.
Okay. Z, make a stealth. I presume the rest of the party is some way behind you.
Yes, I'm me. Yes.
Okay. In that case, Z, make a stealth check, please.
But I kind of want to fight one of these.
Mm.
You get your wish.
You may get your wish. Let's take.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
those crits though.
Mhm.
Wow.
With that, Z, stomp close to the ground as much as you can. As the Marileth and the two Hezries begin making their way through, however, you sort of stumble, placing your foot into a nearby cesspool of various sewage, making a little bit of a splashing noise. The demon's attention is immediately sort of thrusted into your direction, and you see one of the Hezri begin to move forward towards yourself.
I move back. I sprint
Okay.
back as far as I can.
You sprint back. The rest of the party nearby, you sort of see the Tabaxi heading towards you at quite a speed. Whatever that was. So, what do the remainder of you do?
Well, what's going on?
So, like I said, you, I imagine you're like 30, 35 feet behind Z. You see him immediately turn around and just begin running towards you.
Yeah, I was like role-playing Prime, so I'm just gonna stick behind.
I mean, you're blind. You're not unconscious.
Yeah, but it's not like I can all be like, there are 3 enemies there. Proper tactics. Whatever.
No, I imagine you sort of hear a shock from Z before running towards yourself, before hearing what sounds like various abyssal noises and screeches coming in your direction.
Are there any
But-
indentations or something?
There's a few small alcoves, but nothing major. Probably enough to hold 1 or 2 people at a time.
Try and hide in one of those, maybe.
Okay. Very well. So with that, can I move the map along, and then we'll fucking freehand.
Yeah. At the end of the day, at least you got your 60 quid worth.
There we go. Absolute artistic work right there.
Glorious.
It is beautiful.
There we go. Don't let anyone tell you I can't draw.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful.
I know, right? So the Hezri's been making down a few youth nearby alcoves and remnants.
I
Oh, no.
lift up Mela and put her on my shoulder to make sure that Benjamin can fit into the alcove as well.
Ah,
If I
that's why
stand
you were standing on the same spot.
If I stand at the side real quietly, I'll pretend to be a pipe.
Might just work.
Okay, as long as Mallet doesn't turn into a bear, we're fine.
It should tell him into a bear rises.
Yeah.
Did you
Conjuritis.
say
No.
Mela should turn into a bear?
Yes. I also included the word not.
So, with that then, can I get a stealth check from you all, please, as the Hezri begin to approach?
Right.
God damn it. Oh,
I crit.
Okay, not too
Okay.
shabby.
Not too bad. So, each of you begins to sort of, like I say, make your way into the alcove, remaining dead still. You sort of look at one another, hear the heavy breathing from one another as you try your best to remain hidden. Hezru continue to move forward, but are blissfully unaware of what's around them. But their attention definitely has been drawn to in your direction. They begin making their way forward. Footsteps begin to approach, and Z, Mela, I guess Benjamin, you begin to see the shape of this large demonic frog-like creature begin to approach, just sort of looking on through. Do you decide to do anything? Or do you decide to wait and see what happens? I am the pipes.
I was gonna say, like, if I don't see them, they don't see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step out.
You're gonna step out? Okay.
Yeah, I think either way they're gonna find us. So.
Mm.
First hit.
Can I, like, as an action, activate my armor?
If you want to.
Okay,
Would you like to?
I would like to.
Okay.
Buzzing.
Z. Well, there we go. Z, you step on out, facing in front of the Hezru, who immediately sort of smiles at you as he lets out a toothy grin. Before all of a sudden you see behind you just this shining, radiant beacon of VMAX stepping on out from the alcove. Okay, so
I
they need to make
project.
cons.
I
Let's see how this goes. Okay, and then finally the Marilith. Two seconds.
He's not in range prime.
I thought it was 30 feet.
Yeah, he's 35.
Okay. My bad. Well, ignore that then. So the two Hezrus, they managed to save, I think.
They take half
Playing-
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so they take half damage. Playing this on one screen is not easy. A laptop screen at that.
oh
So-
yeah.
Okay, with that, you see sort of their skin begin to peel back and they shriek out in pain. Immediately, you grab their attention. The Marilith commands them to attack. I think from there, people, we're going to roll for initiative.
Can Mela, you're still on my back.
And I'm gonna stay there. Really.
Ho, silver. All right. Let's see. There we go. Initiative.
Okay, so you got that. Anyone missing? So we've got Benjamin VMAC. Nice, okay. Benjamin, you are up first.
Okay.
So, are you within 10 feet?
Yeah, start
Yes,
with
you
it and
are.
feed them, so.
So, can you make a con save, please?
Is it poison effect?
Yes, it is.
I'm immune.
Oh, yes. You see some of your party members begin holding their nose as this stench sort of reeks on out. You seem to be completely unaffected by this whatsoever. You don't even know what they're complaining about.
I have this item. I got the first one.
Okay.
Odorous. I'd love the keeper.
Mm.
By using a bonus action, they can spend 3 charges to perform Banished Evil Kind. All devils and demons currently in 60 feet of their location must make a DC 18 Charisma saving throw. Creatures of CR 10 or higher automatically save.
Okay.
On a fail, they are banished from the material plane, returning to the home plane. On a succeed, they suffer disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of the next round.
Okay, so you see the nearest of the two Hezrus just immediately go up in smoke. its form shimmers and disappears before your very eyes, more shrieking in pain and just disappearing. The other two look somewhat surprised at this before the next Hezru begins to race forward towards you. Is there any effect for those that are safe?
There's the ones that save. Suffers disadvantage on all attacks, rolls, and ability checks until the end of the next round.
Ooh, nice.
Finally got to use it. The first item we ever got. So I'll move up and use my action to tab.
Oh, yes. Okay, so that's the hit. Very nice.
And another poke.
Very nice. He
There we
feels
go.
that the lightning damage isn't quite doing as much as it should do to the Hezra, unfortunately.
Alright, yeah. Sucks.
But still, a nice bit of damage.
Yay! Time to get annihilated.
Yeah, alright, so the Marilith is going to move forward. What will she do? Okay, I think what she will do. Yes, I think that. Okay. You see the Merilith sort of bark commands the nearby Hezru, but having seen sort of this narrow space in which she has to fight in, you see her form shimmer, disappear before your eyes, and reappear behind VMAC.
Oh shit.
Alrighty, VMAC.
Nothing
Hi.
personal.
Nothing personal, kid. It's on you.
Oh, that was her turn. I thought she was going
Mhm.
to attack.
Nope, that's her action.
Okay, I enter rage.
Oh yes,
I attack.
nice.
So that is turn on. I'm gonna do recklessly.
Of course, as is tradition. 18 misses.
18 misses.
This Mariner seems heavily armored.
God damn it. 23.
23 would hit, but
She chooses
she
not to.
is going to parry.
That's
Oh, Harry,
Indeed.
that's cheating.
wait, that's illegal.
That's not how we do stuff around here.
Mhm.
Can I rage because of this?
You try your best to scream at the Mariner, but she sort of looks at you with a smile. You staying where you are? Oh, sorry.
Yes, I will be.
Very well. So Z.
I want to kind of find her somehow.
Okay.
I try and run faster.
She's pretty big, taking up a fair bit of space. You can certainly try.
I will try.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatic.
Okay. You make your way across, and okay, she's going to roll to compete against this. Okay, so. Okay, 2 seconds. See what she's got. Okay, so she tries to outmaneuver you. However, you're able to reach her backside without too much difficulty.
I'm gonna just punch her
Okay.
and then punch her some more.
Okay.
and then punch her a little bit more. So
Make your attack roll, please.
With your special knuckle dusters.
yes, if I can find so main attack.
Oof.
Wow.
Wow.
You hit yourself in the face.
At least the
Your
27 hits.
first
right?
one does hit, yeah, the 27. She can't block that.
Ultimate parry.
Have we used up all our good rolls?
I think so.
All downhill from here.
Mela will finish this.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use a flurry of blows
Okay.
because that was just atrocious. That's better.
30
I
hits,
still-
but
I still
16
see a crit.
misses.
And that is my turn.
Okay. You.
I gently set down Mela from my back.
Just throw her.
No. Will you be okay, Ben?
Oh yeah, fine.
He's got this.
Just let me know if you need assistance. I'm gonna help with this abomination over here.
Alright, so you make your face the Marilyn.
Yes. And I'll use my sword.
Nice, good call.
A day in the life of you.
Starting off strong.
Wait. I'm just gonna call Roll20 to ask them to restart their servers, because clearly something's wrong here. Not even I should be rolling ones this often.
Just DDoS the servers to make them do this.
Yeah. Okay, so first out of 3 attacks. Let's go
Okay.
for the second. Because, yeah.
28 does hit.
Yay. And I'm guessing she's not a dragon or a beast.
She is not, unfortunately. She is a fiend.
Bad.
Very nice.
And another. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Hey
Don't-
guys,
Why do you sound so happy, Prime?
Because it means the demons are actually going to get a turn for once rather than just exploding into confetti.
Yeah. Okay.
can
I
I
look angrily down at my sword. Come on, friend. Come on.
point something out on the side?
Yep.
Yes.
Are we not supposed to pick up Boltis sometime soon?
I mean, you should have had it from the beginning, yeah. It's just a question of who you wanted to give it to.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you were given Voltus before you guys left.
Okay, then that's the one I should have hit with.
Okay.
I drew the wrong sword, okay? I'm so used to drawing this one.
Force of
I'm sorry, Zeratas. I put Zeratas back in the sheath and draw Voltus instead.
Nice. You see the crystal blade come to life as bolts of lightning begin arcing out from the blade. Alrighty, Mela.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I'll go with produce flame.
Okay. $27 most definitely hits.
Wow. Oh.
Big.
I was expecting more. It's 3d8 now when I reach level
Yeah.
11.
That's too bad.
Alright, you all see as tunnel is momentarily lit up with Mal's produced flame.
What do you mean lit up? It's already beaming with light into my armor. It's like we're fighting in daylight in the sewers.
It's like you're fighting in a disco. Alrighty, Hezru. It has the metal man in front of it, so it's going to attack.
Try me.
Boop. That's too bad. Alright, Benjamin.
Poke.
Oh, yes.
Actually, try to attack me.
Hmm.
Something I can do if it tries to attack me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. Use my reaction to like strike lightning at him when he tries to hit me.
Okay, cool.
There you go. He takes half that, of course. Bitching as demons.
Still not bad. Starting to look a little bit hurt.
I'll stab it.
Nice.
No.
Second attack, maybe? Yeah, there you go.
Go. There you go, son.
Very nice.
And I can do this all day.
Alrighty, so Marilith time.
What?
So.
So, there's a party around the Marilith, so she's gonna start. You see the swords all swing to life as all 6 of her hands begin attacking the guys around you. So, she has 6 long sword attacks, so I think that's going to be 2 each. So, right, so the first 2 against Z.
Miss. Miss.
Miss and miss. Next 2 against VMAC, who has advantage on that because reckless. And then against you. Oof.
Good job we have necrotic resistance potion.
And finally, you see her tail try to reach around and grab you, Z.
Okay.
19.
I think that just hits. Yeah, that's my armor class.
Okay. You sort of dodge the 2 blades before finding yourself now being wrapped around with a tail and smashed into the nearby wall. You are grappled. And you're restrained.
Okay.
Alright, Marilith is done, so VMAC.
Yeah, so what I wanted to say, but didn't want to interrupt you. I'm gonna trigger Sentinel when she attacked one of the other 2.
Yep.
Which basically allows me to do a attack, but will be normal attack.
Okay. You go to attack, but she moves out the way, easily blocking your attack.
Okay, so that was my reaction then on that turn.
Okay.
I'm now gonna just normally attack.
Yeah.
I think I was flanking Vizio, but now that he's grappled, it probably no longer works. Is correct?
That is a good question. That's, I mean, he's restrained, so I'd say, yeah, probably not.
Okay. Well, I mean, luckily there is a fix for this. So I'm gonna
Age, old barbarian technique. 15 misses.
Okay, what is up with these rolls, Prime?
I'm doing nothing, I swear.
22?
22 would hit, but she will parry.
Oh, of course you won't do that! God! I don't like this.
You all look as VMAC is getting increasingly more frustrated trying to wail on this Marilith. Z.
It's free attacks.
I'm going to try and break free.
Okay.
So it is.
So it'll be your action, and it'll be either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm going to try and wiggle my
That's
way
my
out.
bonus action, by the way.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, you're easily able to pull yourself out from the coils of the Marilith. You are no longer restrained.
Die. I say, you're a slippery one in Abyssal.
Yeah, she sort of turns around and looks at you. Before you see more of her arms just begin to throw themselves back for the next round of attacks.
I'm going to...
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to take the dodge action as a key point spending.
Okay, very well. You.
Yes. I'm currently adding the Voltus things to my bar.
Yeah, alright, dude.
So I'm gonna have to do this manually. Okay. Let's see. Got the attack there. Add that to the bar. I'm gonna attack her with my crystal sword this time.
Oh, yes. Bringing out the big guns.
She did seem to be resistant to lightning damage, though.
Yes.
But it's still gonna be there, so let's see. Attack with... Just gonna see, that's going there, that's going there. Okay, so this is the attack with Voltus.
17 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, figured as much.
There are 2 more attacks, you can still do this.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't have high hopes.
Oh,
But you does. No, okay,
Oh,
never
Jesus. What are these rolls?
mind. Yeah,
Just
this
a
is
question.
where we die. Yes.
Doesn't Jimmy get advantage because flanking with Zio?
Depends where Z is.
I actually thought Zio moved behind him, so he would get flanking with us.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought I was
Yeah.
flanking with you, VMAC.
Yeah, you'll be thankful with one of them.
Ah, okay.
Sure, cool.
Because you wasn't there when I moved, so it would
Right,
be VMAC.
That's that.
Sounds reasonable. Okay, so my last attack.
That does hit.
Cool. Okay, so time to do... I'm gonna try this out then.
Okay.
One of the 5 charges, I think.
Bonus action beforehand.
Why is it beforehand? By using a bonus action on one of your turns, you may expend one of these charges to produce one of the following effects. The blade automatically deals its maximum amount of damage for the attack.
Don't know if that works beforehand or after.
Well, you can make it after. It's fine.
Okay, so the target must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw to be stunned until the end of the next turn. Blade unleashes a series of lightning strikes that ricochets off nearby target enemies. All opponents within 10 feet. Yeah, that's not gonna be any. Take 3d6, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
Maximum damage.
Is that what you're going for?
Or maybe stun. I'm gonna go stun, actually.
Okay, so it's a con save, correct?
Yes. No. Of course.
17 is all she could muster.
Ah, cool. She's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Very nice.
And I'm also gonna roll the damage for the sword.
Mhm.
So, and oh yeah, since it's the first hit on this turn, she also takes 1d6 lightning. I'm gonna add that afterwards.
Okay.
This is the damage, the base. Fuck off. The base damage and 1d6 lightning.
Mhm.
Okay. See you guys. Bye. I wish you could do as you do in real life. When dice have let you down, you just throw them away,
You just
never
need
to
them.
use them again. But it doesn't work here.
I mean, you could try all the 4.
Mela.
Yeah. Now, do you need me to heal you a bit, or should I?
I'm at 55 HP at the moment, but it's still below half my health, so that's why I marked me as bloodied.
Okay. That should be okay though. So I'll just go another round and try to hit her with
Okay.
produce flame again.
You should have advantage because of the stunt. That's definitely a hit.
Whoa, okay.
See, I told you she took our dice.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
pretty good damage for producer.
Very much so, yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Hezru is up next. Once again, only has one person in front, so. Alrighty, Benjamin.
Oh. Yes. The crit hits. Of course.
That's
But
sad time.
But I use my reaction to blast lightning at him.
Nice. You see the Hezru smile and grumble at you for a moment before you blast it back with some lightning.
And then I'll continue the stabbing.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Meredith is stone. So, VMAC.
Can I?
Yep.
Okay. I don't need to rage.
Okay.
I need reckless. Sorry, reckless.
Yeah, because it's done.
18
80 does not hit.
does not hit.
Does not hit.
Oh god, I haven't hit once yet. Actually, that's my 2 attacks. So yeah.
Z.
I'm just gonna pummel into him. Since he's stunned.
Ooh, nice.
Start off with a crit. Parry these, bitch. Fuck it, flurry of blows as well.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
This is where we get the creds, guys.
What? What are you talking about? What crits? I'm not even hitting.
Oh, you may not be.
You.
Hey. Let's try this again.
That most certainly hits. Very nice.
Wait, what just happened? Okay, I accidentally rolled damage
Yeah,
twice.
it's fine. I'll just take the first one.
And the lightning damage as well.
Nice.
Okay, so second
Mhm.
attack.
Yep. That also hits. Very nice.
Someone just sneezed.
Maybe.
Like your parents.
Yeah.
Are you sure they're not getting murdered?
I'm pretty sure. Alrighty, nicely done, you.
Got one more attack.
Yep.
And miss. Okay, so yeah.
Alrighty, Mela. The Marith is not looking too good. But she is no longer stunned.
Should I go again then? With the same? I don't have that many damage.
Your call, what would you like to do?
I'll go again.
Okay.
Shit.
19 just hits.
Ooh.
Nice. Alright. Hezru on its making its last stand once again against you, Benjamin.
Out one of them hit.
And then on to yourself.
So I'll use my reaction to do the blasting again.
At which point you see its form just break down and it puffs into a explosive cacophony of guts and smoke and disappears before your eyes.
Alright, turn around,
Mm-hmm.
stand here and start stabbing.
Oh, yes.
This button.
Ooh, nice. Fat, she is going to parry that one.
Ah, bitch. Another one.
Yes.
19.
19, yeah, that does hit, just.
There we go.
Okay, nice. She is on her last leg. Alrighty, speaking of last legs. So, let's start off with 2 attacks against yourself, Z.
Oof. Oof.
2 attacks against Benjamin.
After her trying to make the first attack, I used the amulet again.
Okay,
Can I also use my sentinel reaction?
you can.
Who knows? Maybe this hits.
That does indeed hit.
Wow.
Very nice.
Finally, do some fiendish damage, finally.
Finally works.
And then 2 more attacks left. With the longsword. 1 against VMAX. And then finally, last one on you. And then finally, her tail attack. Again, she's going to try and grab you, Z.
Okay.
Getting an 18.
Miss.
I think she likes you.
Alrighty. VMAX.
Can I finish it off?
You most certainly can.
Don't say that too loud. Okay, 23.
23 does hit.
That's gonna use the whole reaction thing, right?
No, she is not.
Oh, okay.
You sound disappointed. What's
I
happening?
actually am, yeah.
You strike her with one of the hits, and as you're about to land the killing blow, she's just able to block the second attack.
Oh.
Z.
Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch.
First attack hit.
Fuck it, flurry of blows.
With that, able to land the 29 to finish the Marilith off. She shrieks in pain, or her body gives in.
Damn.
You all sort of look to one another, a little bit hurt, some worse than others.
My pride got hurt.
Nevertheless, you return to silence in the sewers once more. It seems as though it was only a small pack, and there doesn't appear to be any reinforcements running in soon.
Luck was not on our side today.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so you sort of see one another's immediate wounds. Are you taking a break, or are you proceeding on?
I think a short rest might be in order.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Over half my key points.
I
I
don't
am.
really mind.
I'm splintered.
Oh, shoot.
I could heal people up, or we could use our potions and keep my healing ready for mid.
Just burn all your resources, it's fine.
Short rest should be sufficient. Throw some hit dice.
Yeah.
Save
Wait
the
for more
potions.
patrol.
Okay. So you take a short rest for a few moments in the sewers, catching your breath? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you spend a few minutes using the alcoves to sort of stay out of the limelight, so to speak. Fortunately, the 10 minutes passes without any more disturbances. Still to hear air groaning and screeches in the distance, but nothing seems to find its way to you guys.
Oh, these things which are the dawn. Ooh.
Alright. So, you see to your immediate wounds healing on up.
Got 9 there, that's nice.
And once you're back ready to go, you begin to set on out off, making your way to the castle.
Yes.
Alrighty. I think there, guys, that's a good place to leave the session.
Oh.
Ooh.
Much excite. But maybe until next time, roll 20
Please.
will
The
give
dice
us
gods will
Yeah.
favor you.
more.